Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tyree Thomas Jr. a blog trucking preacher, Forex Market Trading Show. I'm a former driver, former trucking company owner. I started trading Forex and learned how to trade in the Forex market and the cryptocurrency market because I had to restructure my life, wasn't able to do the things that I used to do. And very shortly. I wanted to be able to still make a difference in the trucking industry because I know a lot of guys may not have the skills it takes to actually do the things they want to do successfully. They may not also have the skills to earn the money that they want to earn so that they can have the type of lifestyle that they want. A lot of guys get involved with trucking because they see big trucks, big pretty trucks. They feel that they're going to make big money. Those of you that have been in the trucking industry can verify. Those that have been in there for a while, that isn't always true. For me, I had an auto accident in August 11, 2003, which I was the passenger, and I woke up 7 days later. From that point on, my life was hurt. Not just my body, but my life. What makes your life hurt? Well, when you can no longer do the things, use the skills you have to keep the lifestyle that you have, then what happens is your life becomes affected by that. And since you can't do anything for your life is therefore hurt. Just like once your body becomes hurt, you can't do the things you used to do, your body is hurt. Yes, your body may heal, but what if you can't do the things you used to do to earn income? That means your life is hurt and can't heal. So what do you have to do? You have to learn a new way of doing. You have to learn a new way of earning. When you learn a new way of doing it, earning, it's called restructuring your life. Yes, restructuring your life. So that's what I did. I had to restructure my life, and I learned how to trade forex. I learned how to trade in the forex market, the cryptocurrency market, and I have had the privilege of being a part of iMarkets Live. And as a result of that, it really solidified my trading skill. Now, why I markets live, I'm going to share a screen with you real quick, and then I'm going to get into the charts. Let's see. Now, why iMarkets Live? It's because iMarkets Live is an online financial education school that allows you to learn the different things you need to learn as far as forex trading. And when you have people that are interested and you connect them to iMarkets Live, it allows you to be of help to people, but at the same time, help yourself. And if you understand how to bring both of them together, you can have an online school. Colleges have online schools. They even let you do online defensive driving. So if you can do things online as far as educating someone, then you have an online school. And since I don't have to create all of the format, iMarkets Live has the format that's already created. I can introduce that to you, become a part of it, especially drivers. And then I, as well as a lot of other educators in iMarkets Live, will be there to help you understand how to understand the information on the site, on an iMarkets Live site, so that you can learn how to trade. Mr. Oren Wright was responsible for me learning some things. Mr. Joshua Walls, Miss Daisy Duncan. See, a lot of these people are educators. So like you have college educators. I'm looking at the other camera now. A lot of these people are educators, just like you have educators at school. And educators don't have to own the place where they work, but they have they connect you to the curriculum that you need to learn, and they also teach that to you. And that's what I'm doing, connecting you to the curriculum you need to learn. And I'm also teaching it to you as well as connecting you to other teachers. Now, what do you see on the screen right now? Excuse me. What do you see on the screen right now? It's Tradingview. I'm going to get to that in a moment. This is the Broad Trucking Preacher Forex Trading Show. Today we're going to do trades. I just want to show you our markets live. And here is IML Academy, where you learn different things. I'm going to pull it up real quick so you can see how easy it is. Let me see. There we go. Now you see, here's IML Academy. Now I already have my login set. Let me log in real quick. This is like the online, this is your online education. See here, IML Academy, Foreign Exchange and Cryptocurrency Market Education. That is this right here. Let me pull that tab down. That is this right here. And for me, when I click up, see, it has a safety lock on it. You have to acknowledge it. And it allows you to learn different things. So Forex, and then this is in the Forex market. This is in the cryptocurrency market. It allows you to learn the basics of in English. We also have this in Spanish. Forex market, Forex basic in Spanish, Forex basics in Portuguese. Then we have technical analysis. Then we have Forex intermediate education. Then we have Forex advanced education, Forex market geometry, Forex harmonic mastery. Then we have the mindset for you to actually have be stable enough mentally and not unstable emotionally to be able to trade. Then we have crypto, we have the basics, we have technical analysis. How about I just pull it up real quick so you can see what that looks like. Come on, I don't want that right now. Now, as you can see, the different, and I'm going to get to the charting real quick. As you can see, the history of Forex, market participation, what is Forex, what is traded in the Forex market, when to trade Forex, buy versus sell, what are pips, what are lots, what is a trend, price action, support, resistance, and trend lines, pullbacks, your trading show, your trading window, pending orders, stop loss, three types of analysis, drawing, support, resistance, and trend lines. Yes, that's important to know. Those are skills, strategies that you can bring together. A trend line is a strategy by itself. A support and resistance line is a strategy by itself. And this shows you how to bring those together to make a complete technical strategy. And just knowing how to do that, you can actually trade. Next comes your trading plan. Helps you put together a plan to follow every day, like a lesson plan, so you know what to do to trade. Confirmation checklist to make sure you have everything in order. How to use the harmonic scanner. We have one of those. It's only exclusive to iMarkets Live. How to enter a trade it shows you how to enter a trade on your Android. Shows you how to use an iPhone to trade on iPhone. Because when you can trade on an iPhone, you turn your phone, your cell phone or your tablet into an ATM. Yes, you actually can. Teach proper risk management because you are investing into a market like you invest your money into a bank. That's a money market. Well, banks have IRAs, CDs, 401ks, annuities. I had all of that and it doesn't work. Some other time I'll cover that. Proper risk management too. See, these are different things. As you can see, just here alone, it's 24 videos. These are different things that you will learn when you become a part of iMarkets Live. Let me see, home. Now, again, we have that in English, Spanish, Portuguese, and then technical analysis. I'll just let you peek into that. I really want to get to the charts. I want to hurry up and get to the charts, but God is telling me to show this to you real quickly. So I'm going to show this. The power of twin trading, Tradingview tutorial, which is what I'm going to be using. It shows you how to use that, and I'll help you understand how to use it a little bit more. Price reversal zone, confirmation checklist, high probability trade. As you can see, it tells you how long the video is before you start. So that way you can plan your day. If I'm gonna look at this video tomorrow, I already know that I'm gonna be about 10 minutes because I like to stop and start and look at it. But I know at least it's gonna take me 7 minutes and 13 seconds. Let's say roughly 8 minutes. So I need to carve that time out in my learning for tomorrow. Confirmation checklist, high probability trade. Advance a little bit more about support and resistance, pullbacks, trend lines. See, you have an opportunity to learn everything, everything. Now, most schools charge you anywhere from $5,000 to $40,000 to learn this information. It doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna learn how to trade. I'll scan down. Oh yeah, we have IML TV. Here's the harmonic scan on the web analyzer. I'll cover that tomorrow. But as you can see, it's telling you everything. IML Academy. And oh, let me show you this crypto. Let me show you this. See here the crypto education basic and come on, basics and the technical analysis, the basics of technical analysis. I want to show that to you. Come on. Come on in there. I know it's a lot to load up. But as you can see, the market cap matters, Tradingview crypto feeds, shows you how to use Tradingview to do crypto. They understand the crypto market. Free market stories, time frame walkthrough, 5 chart types, X6 crypto pips calculator. Video 7 is crypto spreads. Video 8 is crypto market momentum. Video 9 is the quarters theory. That's important to know. Video 10 is volume and validity. Video 11, target levels. Video 12, optimal entries. Video 13, order flow. This is in the crypto education that we have. Video 14, intro to algorithms. Video 15, trading with algorithms. Video 16, creating candlesticks. Video 17, why gaps occur. Video 18, retail trading, which is what we all are. Video 19, lunar cycles. Video 20, replay back testing. Video 21, fundamentals. See, it's a lot to learn, but it doesn't take a lot to want to learn. And you have time in your life to learn the things you need to learn to create the lifestyle you want to create and have. So this is part of the education that you will learn. You don't learn it all in one day. You don't learn your lessons in school all in 1 year, but you with here and you can earn all in one, start earning what you learned in school. Here, you can start right away to earn what you learn. And to show you that, before I show you what it takes to call and get involved, this harmonic scanner will show you entry, stop loss, take profits. Earning right away, it finds it for you. The web analyzer does the same thing. You got swipe trades where you receive trades from educators or from a team of people that works through IML, works for IML. They are traders and they send you the trades that they actually take themselves. And this shows you how to turn your phone into an ATM. If you remember what I told you earlier. Swipe coin. This is for cryptocurrency, so you can earn right away. This is Mr. Christopher Terry, the gentleman that's responsible for starting this. He had a wonderful wife, Miss Isis Delatorre. And here's just a testimony from the customers. The education provided at iMarkets Live simplified the learning process for me in ways I did not get with other educational platforms. The live mentorship platform gave me the hands-on coaching and support I needed to be able to grow in this skill set. Captain and Brian. And just show you, not gonna read it. She wasn't the only one that gave a testimony. Now, iMarkets Live tells you you're not having to pay what you have to pay to anyone else. And because this is online, you can look at it on your cell phone, your tablet, or your home computer at home, any way you want. You always have access to this platform. You can go to this platform through your cell phone, through your tablet, through your home computer at home, and you don't even have to drive. You don't even have to sit in the classroom. That becomes your classroom wherever you're sitting. And as a result, would you like to know what this costs? See, there is no thousands of dollars has to be spent here to learn this. And you don't have to work. I just showed you how you can earn right away. Now, it shows you what you get with 195 one time down. Then after that is 145 a month. Yes. And you can also get a scholarship with this. And I'll do a presentation and put that up. Matter of fact, you can go to iMarkets Live presentation on my channel, and you will see a good friend of mine, Mr. David M. Onitier, doing a presentation. I also am going to do a presentation to give you the information that you need. But for a one-time fee, 195, then after that, 145 a month, you get access to this information. And you can also earn scholarships. Yes, you can get like a scholarship to life with this. You can also build your own school. And I'll explain all of that in the presentation that I'm going to do later. And then for these, you can add these on. And you want $15 for the web analyzer, $15 for swipe coin. See, I have and if you want to, you click here to join. It's now me, and also enroll in school. We have this wonderful strategy called a teacup strategy. We have a teacup scanner. We also trade gold. We have a gold scanner. Now I want to get to these charts. Here I have Tradingview. Tradingview chart. That Tradingview come up. And that's you can, but I want to start at the top. Here is Bitcoin. Very easy to understand. One level, two level, one level, two level, three level. Create your W and then go back up. That's Bitcoin. Very easy to understand how to trade. Now, I haven't had an opportunity to mark up charts because I've been busy with some family things, helping family members. But here you see, this is the high of the week, and it trades away for 2 to 2.5 days, and then it trades away from the high of the week for at least 2 days, half a day, and then from there it hits the low of the week, and it trades away from there. Now I want you to understand what a trade setup is. A trade setup is when you see the market in a position to start moving so that money value can be made. When I look at this, I know that it's going to be a setup in about a day or two, because the very next day, this candle went below the low of the day instead of going above the high of the day. So when it went below the low of the day, I knew from that point on that the market was going to be in a downtrend. Why? Again, because it broke the low of the previous day. So for me, that was a trade setup and you start watching it, and you know it's going to trade down, you can trade it in, or you can wait until it reverses. This was the first indication. This breaking the low of the previous day. That was the first indication yesterday to let me know that I'm approaching a trade setup. I could have traded that, or I could have waited to the end of the day on Tuesday because I knew it was going to trade 1, 2 to 2.5 days. Now, this is Wednesday today, and it actually started trading away. So, this is exactly like I said, a trade setup. Now, me, what I like to do, because I'm in Washington, help me understand something. I can set up my trade for that day if I knew what happened in the Asian market, the first 8 hours of the day. So what do? I mark off the first 8 hours of the day, and it lets me know the market is going to do. Why? I'll tell you in a moment. Because it has this thing called a stop. Now what you'll see, me changing the color of that box. This lets, when you see a purple outlining with a purple shadow, that tells me that Sunday, Monday. This red line is what I put at the end of the week. Friday, at the end of the week when the market closed. I do that because, let me show you this. When I go to a higher time frame, see, it lets me know that this is a week. Now, on a 4-hour time frame, you have 30 candles. That's right, 30 candles. Why 30 candles? Because there's 24 hours in a day. And if you want to know how many 4-hour segments is in a 24-hour period, like this, these lines here represent 24 hours. Then you divide 4 into 24 and you'll get 6. So it's 6 candles on a 4-hour time frame for that day. Now, since there's 5 trading days each week, if these red lines represent weeks, so if you want to know how many 4-hour time frames with daily within within 1 week, since it's 6, as I just explained, it's 6 4-hour candles in a 24-hour period, and since there's 5 trading days, just multiply 6 times 5, or 5 times 6 is going to come out to be the same thing, and that's going to be 30. So since it's 5 trading days in a week and it's 6 4-hour time frame periods in a day, you get 30 candles. Now, when I go to that again, these little red lines help me identify weeks. Now, if I go to the daily, which I like to do, see, each one of these candles represent one day. And since in what you're seeing, let me show you this down. You're gonna see 5 days in a week. Remember, these are weeks. These red lines represent weeks. 5 trading days in a week. You're gonna find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trading days. That's what. And again, these weeks, these red lines that I put up there represent a week. So that lets you know 5 trading days, and you know this is a week. See, without these lines, when you look at the chart, you would not know exactly what the weeks are, or the days are, or the months are. Now, if you had this period separated, it'll tell you what the days are, what the months, what the day is, and how many days it is on a 4-hour time frame. But after that, you're going to be totally lost. As you can see, there are no period separators. Let me show you what period separators are. See the little purple lines? Those are period separators. A trading period. A session is different. A session is there are 3 sessions within a trading period. Trading period is like a trading day. That's all it is. A trading period is a trading day. They just call it a period. Now, inside that period are 3 different times, 3 different frames, or shall I say 3 different sessions that are traded, three different, and trying to explain this without confusing. Asian market, the London market, and New York market. Those are sessions. But I'm going to go back to what I was explaining. Now, here, again, I put this up to represent the days. And if I go to the weekly, see, I know this is still represent a weekly, the red lines. Now, it's going to be 1 week, one candle for each week. One candle represent each week. See? See how they line up on that weekly? That's called one candle represent a week. This is the week that we're in right now, and since it hasn't ended, I didn't mark it. See, I didn't mark it. Now, when I go to the monthly, without these, I would be lost. Now, see, there's 4 weeks within a month. That's why this is red, a deep red. This is a deep red because there are 4 red lines representing 4 weeks in this space here. Same with this. Excuse me. The reason why you don't see it behind here, excuse me, if you see right here, these are months, but you without these lines, you would not know these are months. You would just think they're regular candles. And it's important to know these things because the market repeats itself. Not just if wherever it's been is going to come back to it, but the market repeats the patterns on different time frames every day. The same pattern you find on the 4-hour time frame, you may find it on the daily time frame. And that gives you an understanding, or shall I say, an indication of the direction that the market is going. So I'm going to go back to 1 hour and finish marking up. Finish marking up the chart. So I know Sunday, Monday. This is Tuesday. I'm going to mark up Wednesday. That arrow is there because I was showing a friend of mine what I'm showing you. So that Raymond joined. Happy birthday, Ray. Yesterday was Ray's birthday. The first 8 hours since I'm on the Central Time, if you look at the bottom here, you see 23. That's the first 8 hours of the trading day. So from there, I mark it where it traded. See, I know the low and the high during this time help me understand when it may go higher or if it may break it. Now look at this. This low of the day is right here. This is the second day. And if you pay attention, as I told you, this is trading away. It trades from one direction for 2 days, 2 to 3 days. And after that, it shifts. It begins to have what they call a mid-week reversal. Most of the time, that's what's going to happen. This is what for me, it's down, up, down, up. That's a W. And if you look, this is a double bottom. When you see double bottoms, that's a W at the bottom of the market, an M at the top of the market of the time frame is a double top. That lets you know this is the test, retest, and take off. When you see that, that lets you know also, like I explained earlier, there's a trade setup. Now, as you can see, I don't have trend lines or anything. It's because I understand how to trade without them. But if I was going to have a trend line, this is what I would do. I'll come over here. I get a trend line. That's so that I can draw it myself. You always want to find the low. And how you find what I call a pivot point. You see this candle here? You got a candle to the left excuse me, counter to the right, counter to the left, and they are lower than this one. So you can use that to draw, but I'm drawing a downtrend. So see this candle here? See this candle here? They are higher than this candle, and I'm going to be drawing low. So I'm going to start right there, put my line there, and it's going to be 1. I'm going to keep drawing till it touches again. 2, draw right through the rest. So when I start right there, 1, 2, draw right through. Now, I want you to notice how accurate that is. I'm going to do something else real quick. This candle here is higher than this one, higher than that one. So I'm going to repeat the same process. 1, 2, draw right through. This is going to be a little advanced market. I'm not trying to confuse you all, but I want you to see how it's going to work out. 1, 2. These are trend lines. This is the strategy itself. 1, 2. Now watch this. Now from there, I can actually draw another trend line. Let me make this a little larger. See, I can actually start here. 1, 2, draw right through. I'm going to trap the market. It helps me understand where the market may go. I'm trading naked. 1, 2, draw right through. See, I got the market trapped. What is trapping the market? I got it in between these lines. And that lets me to help me understand. It tests, and then it took off. Now, when I see it touch this line, it's going to come back and retest it again. When it does, if it breaks above this line, the next candle when that candle closes, the candle that breaks this line, when it closes, I know then I'm ready to enter the trade because it tested and retested. And when I set my order, I may even do a market execution. But I know after it breaks past this line to enter the trade. Excuse me for a moment. Got a cold going. I need to blow my nose. Now, again, that's trend line showing you how to mark up a trend line. I may do a support and resistance or I may not. Matter of fact, right now, this price action line, since it isn't moving, I can treat it as support and resistance. See, this is a busy area because those areas touch that line. Let me put this on a line chart where you can see it. Normally, I'll use the line chart. Now, I drew this at the close of the candle. See how accurate that is? You see? That tells you that this is actually what's happening. Now, very easy to understand. This is the top of the level right here, and it came back and retested. And there's 1, 2, this first set level, second level, third level, retest that third level, trade away. And I know that sounds confusing, but the market moves in levels, 3 levels. Sometimes it may extend to a 4th level and check down, or it may continue to go up. But you're going to get 3 levels of movement. It's the high, come back and retest the high. 1, when you see consolidation or the market correction, that's 1. Market correction, that's 2. Then 3. Look at this W. Here, 2, 3. See? To me, that's a W. 1, 2, 3. I see that W. It's the top of the W. Come down, up, down, and finish the W. I can mark that off, but I shouldn't have to. I'm going to keep it well. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see if I can do this thing. Here we go. This is what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be a wicked W. It's gonna be a wicked, kind of a crooked W, but it isn't always gonna be perfect. You have to see it from, you have to actually see it. It isn't gonna always be perfect. And when you see a W, it just basically tells you that there's an inverted head and shoulder. Come on. Now, W, so it takes off, and from there it's going to balance itself, go into consolidation and take up again. Look at this form here. This is the perfect W. Top, retest that top. When you see this second leg, that gives you an indication that you're possibly getting ready to see movement in the market that makes that a trade setup. Anytime you see a side view, or the view can always also be considered a signal that, excuse me, there's something, different things, different positions that the market would be in, unless you know the market is getting ready to make a movement, that's called a trade setup. See both these at the bottom? They basically touch around the same, double bottom. So I know that market is getting ready to go up. It's consolidating, so it's going to go up again. So actually, I know this is the first level. It's going to go up, second level, third level when I look over to the left, and I know it's going to reverse. So this is actually a weekly reversal. Now, as you can see where I drew these lines, it's going to go test that and retest and then pass it up. And I know it's going to do that. Why? Those are rules of the market. The market isn't going to break its own rules. Those are set. The problem is people don't know the rules of the market. Rules are principles. Principles are things that are rules of life that does not change. They are timeless. They are not going to change. So if you understand the rules, you understand the rules of life, and you abide by the rules of life, and don't break those rules, life for you will be a better experience. So with life, with you will be a better experience, so you can experience life in a better way. So if you understand the rules of trading, trading would be a better experience. So for you, you have a better experience at trading and have the life you want. Now, dun, 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 dun. To me, that's a W. You really can't see it, but that's a W. If you follow the line, this is the first leg going down, up, down, then up. That's a W. Just like you see this, a W. Again, when you see that, consider that a double bottom. See that double bottom? The market's gonna go up. Sometime it may come back down and test it again. It'd be a triple bottom, but it's gonna go up after that. Now, and if it's a triple top, it's gonna go up after that. Let me go back to my candles. As you can see, this is gonna be accurate. Let's see something. I want to extend that out. There we go. Give me a more accurate reading. There we go. Let me do this. Yeah. I don't want that. There we go. That looks more like it. How about that? Yeah, better. How about that? That way it cuts down the confusion. Now, as you can see, at the beginning of the week, I draw the beginning of the week box, and then I draw the line at the top of the box on to the end of the week, bottom of the box on to the end of the week. But the reason why I do that is like a psychological for me support and resistance. Wherever the market has been, it's going to return. Look at this. This was last week. Now, when I tell you wherever the market has been, it's going to return. The market came out. 1, 2, 3, midweek reversal, and then it's going back to where it returned. 1, 2, consolidated, came back retest, it's going to take off. But again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, wherever the market has been, it's going to return. Now, if I didn't have this white line here, I may not recognize that the market has been where it returned, where it started. It may continue to go down, or it may bounce and go back up. But if I see this resisting, it touches it and never breaks through, that means it's resisting. It's too much power here, too much activity here for the market to break through, so it's going to turn back away. Now, look to the left. See that structure? Structure. This helps me know where I am in the market. Look at this blue line, the crosshair. Now, if you look to the left, structure. And that's one of the indications that tell me that that's a strong area, because every time it got into that area, it either traded away or it had trouble breaking through and came back. So, look at W. Uh, 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 uh. What did the market do? Go up again, a W. Uh, 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 See this here? That's a double bottom. You have to be able to see it. What I tell you, when you see a W, it's going to go trade away. Now, again, see my trend lines? And I use these as support and resistance. This was last week. Look how it traded away. It broke last week. That's the other indication that lets me know when they break the low of last week, I'm definitely in a low. Now, look at this. Here's the low of this week. Okay? That's why it's trading away. Now, the low of this week, it's happened to come back and test the low of last week, but it broke lower of the week before. Again, these are indications when I market on my chart to let me know what the market is going to do. This is an extension. This is a double bottom. So when I see that, I know a double bottom is going to go up. Look at this. Remember I told you double top, 1, 2, 3, 4, then it's coming down. You have to see this for what it is. It just basically retested. See this here? This is a test and retest, and it is in the formation of an M, double top. It just tested, broke through, and came back. These two areas, if you wipe this out, do a support resistance line. Excuse me. You always mark it at the nearest area. Someone said it right here. Look at that. Support and resistance line. See, it did not break that area, but it retested that area. See over here where it touched that candle again? right here. So it touched and made a double top. Now, when it does that, that's an M. See here? Uh, M. And it come back and retest what the market does. Travel away. Remember I told you when you say W, it's going to travel up. When you say an M, it's going to travel down. So you may say W within a W, but it's still going to go down. Go up or go down. Now, I spent a lot of time on UJ, showing you the markets up. I have like 15 more minutes left, so I'm going to go ahead and just do my marking and get out of here because I've basically already done my trading for the day. But I did want to explain this. Let me see, there we go. You always want to know the high of the day and the low of the day. This was the low of This was the low, but right here was actually the low of yesterday. Of Sunday, Monday. This was the high of Sunday, Monday. See how the market is waving? Look at this M. Down, down, double test, down. Again, this is a trade setup. Trade setup. It's the market is set to follow the rules. That's what a trade setup. If the rules of the market is once it touches like double top, touches in the same spot at the top, the rule is going to go down. It may come back and retest it the third time, but the rule of the market is it's going to drop. So when you see that formation, go to your line chart. See here? I can draw a line there. You can see. Well, actually, since there's an uptrend, it's supposed to be at the bottom. And I'm just basically showing you. Disconnecting this. That's all I'm doing with this, just showing you the shape of an M. See the shape of an M? It doesn't have to be pretty, but it's the shape of an M. Two. Doesn't that look like an M? But I'll bring it down a little bit. And touch it. Now, does that look like an M? Doesn't it? All right then. And when I put the cameras back on, you're going to see an M. You have to be able to recognize it. You have to. Look at that M. Top, double top, drop. Top, double top, drop. I showed you the W. I showed you the M. Top, double top, drop. Remember, I also told you once the market establishes its high, it just here broke a little bit more. Actually, retested in the same spot, and then it's going to trade away for 2 to 2.5 days. First level, second level. That's a trade setup, so I know it's going to drop one more level. If I want to know exactly where it may drop, I find the busiest spot where it hit the most. And I'm going to put this line here. I know it's going to work its way back down to this line. because of what I already see. Now I confirm it when I go to my line chart. Look at that. Now remember, I dropped this line when it was candles. See how accurate that is? How many times it's visited that? So that's a strong area. It's a strong support and resistance area. So I know the market right now is balanced and is set to come out of balance and drop again. So this is a trade setup for me. And in actuality, I know when I look at this price action line, I know that that's an area too. So if I wanted to, I can set a pending order. I know it's going to come down to this. I can set my take profit here. It might not be a lot of pips. 72. That's 20 pips. 77. That's 13 pips. Yeah, I always count the last four. And then it'll tell you what it is. 72.90.05. And then 72.76. So that's 14 pips. I now know right now I can actually get 14 pips. And if I want 20 pips, just take it down 70. And I know right here I can put my take profit if I just want 20 pips. That market is going to follow the rule. And see this here, remember the M? Up, down, up, down. It's actually setting an M. A, setting an M. Could be a W, but it's going to move again. Now, I'm explaining these things to you because trading is not hard. It's easy once you understand the rules. Trading is not hard. It's easy once you understand the rules. And I may be losing you a little bit, but I'll start making it a little more clear because the clearer it becomes, the easier it is to understand trading. The clearer it becomes, the easier it is to understand trading. Again, I find the first 8 hours, I mark it off, and they give me the high of it gives me an understanding of what may happen. This was the high of yesterday. Excuse me, this was the high of yesterday, this was the low of yesterday, and then this broke the low of yesterday. That is a setup to let me know the market is going to continue to go down. If you see, it did not retest it. It always go back up and retest, make a triple top, but it did. It let me know that it's going down, and then I was able to get in trade. When I looked at the structure, I knew it was coming down to test all of that. So let me mark these other ones up real quick. I'm trying to hurry up before I don't want to keep you no more than an hour. I like to do an hour or less. Let me just do this real quick. Now I'm doing this because I want you to see how consistent I am with this because it makes a difference in trading. Now, one of the reasons I do this, I learned from Mr. Kalama Washington, is that within the first 8 hours of the market opening session of that day, the first trading session of the day is the Asian market. Within the first 8 hours of the Asian market, it's going to throw a stop onto the low, stop onto the high, and then it's going to move. I see that, so it's moving. Let me finish marking this chart up. I'll teach that another time. 23. So here, got a few of them marked up. Look at that. Double bottom. 1, 2. Okay, I got that one. Again, you can. Okay. Trying to hurry up. Got less than 6 minutes. This doesn't take long to do this daily, but it helps me know where the market is going. And from that, I know how to trade. I use support and resistance to confirm. Let me go back to this real quick. See how I marked it up? As you see, I don't have indicators, but that doesn't mean that I don't have indicators set. When when I'm trading, I want to give myself extra confirmation. I turn my indicators on. My indicators are set an EMA. Look how accurate that is. This tells me the market is going to keep going down, especially how these indicators are looking. Now, it touched, well, like I said, I'll explain that later. So I want to get back to marking up my chart, and I want to show you how consistent I do it. Sales on you can. Yes, you can. Okay. Let's finish my. Look at that. Man, bottom. One bottom, two bottom, three bottom. That is definitely a trade. Look how it traded away. Ah, I hate to miss those easy trades. Now, yeah, $28. This is so easy. Ah, missed that trade setup yesterday. Busy, I was busy with my brother. But I know it's going to continue to trade away for another day. So all I have to do is be prepared, at least set a pending order right here. I'll set a buy limit right here. And what my take profit would be here. So I set a buy limit. This is what I would do. I'm not telling you to do that. At 1.33178, actually, let me see. Actually, that's a busy area. Looking at where the market is now, I will actually set a buy limit 1.32904 because I know the market is busy right here. See that? And I know it's going to go up to here. So at where the market is now versus where I know it's going, 88, 98, 108. I know right now I can get 32 pips between the day and tomorrow. But I'm not telling you set that, but I know I can. And then from there, I can get an additional 20 pips. So I know between the day and tomorrow, I can actually get 50 pips. What I'm going to do real quickly, I'm going to set that. So I'll set a buy limit. I would actually set the buy limit here. What I do is support what I see. Put on that line chart. Yeah. So I'll raise it up a little bit. That's why I set my buy limit. Look at the touches. 1, 2, 3. They can actually count that as 4 because there was a wick. So, remember I told you triple top? It's testing. On a support and resistance line, 3 to 4 touches and the market is going to move. As you can see, one touch, and support right there on top of the line, resistance at the bottom line. You can see that's resistance, and you see that's resistance, so I know it's going to go up. The rules of the market is 3 to 4 touches and the market moves in the same spot. So I know it's my projection that the market is going to go up. Let me see. So I'll set BP here. Safe trading. 93. It'll be 20 pips. So yeah, 20 pips. 40 pips. That's right on. Let me set that down for a moment. Let me see if there's a wick that comes up there. Look at that. A wick comes up. So I would actually set it. I'm actually setting up a trade for myself. Yeah. This is where I would enter. First TP. Okay, that's an indication of the touch. So here, first TP. Okay, so I know I can get additional. And I don't see where the market. So let me go to a 4 hour, see if the market was still on the 4 hour. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. How far back did it go? Oh, the market hadn't been there. What day is this? 25th of June. The market hadn't been there since then. And I have to look. What level is it on? Okay. Now, to me, it's not a safe place to place a trade. So I'll just go with that. I know I can get, yeah, for me that's safe. I'm a very safe trader. I don't take risks, unnecessary risk. I don't do that. And I don't encourage anyone else to do it either. Wow. I'm not supposed to be marking this up, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity. Let me hurry up and mark the rest of these pairs. Okay. I just go through and analyze them later. But I do need to go ahead and mark these up. So I know where I'm marking. Find the first 8 hours. Mark it up. Okay. Find the first 8 hours. Mark it up. And we go to extra wick. I know the market is going to return back down. The market is waving at me. Man, nice trade. Inverted head and shoulder. Down, up, down, inverted head and shoulder. That means the market's going to push up and it's going to trade away from that. Ah, nice setups. Let me go to AJ. Come on, go to AJ. Nice trade setups. First 8 hours. First 8 hours of each day. First 8 hours of the Asian market of each day. Yeah. All right. Man, it's just become so much easier. So much easier to understand when I understand the level of the market. Okay. Let's see. 22, 23. Okay. first thing I'll do that. Trying to get through because I'm overspending my time. Since I'm going to do this, I may as well do it anyway where you all can see what I'm doing, and then I stay consistent. This is Blog Trucking Preaching Forex Trading Show, and I'm showing you how I mark up on the trading bit. Look at this double bottom. See here, 1, 2. It's going to go up. It's trade setups. It's simply trade setups. And they continue to mark up. Okay, as you can see, I'd already done some previous market. I got a market, tested and broke through. See, I had the market trap and finally broke through. Finally. See how accurate that line is? 1, 2. See, 1, 2. Third time I finally broke through. Came back. It's just within a few pips I come in as a retest. Take off. Let me finish markings up. Man, the marking's looking beautiful this week for trading. Let me finish marking this up. You always want to know what is a pip, and you want to know where, once you understand what a pip is, then you understand how to count how much movement you want in the market, because each pip represents a price point. Price point is basically every time you collect a price point, you earn money. That's why it's important to know what a pip is. You can place a certain amount of dollars, certain amount of money per pip, and that lets you know per pip how much money you're going to make, and getting those pips will determine if you're going to make that money. So it's important to know pips, price action on pips. I'm almost done. Blog Trucking Preacher, Tyree Jr. Doing this for truck drivers as well as people that are not truckers. I'm bringing this information to the trucking industry to show drivers how they can trade, make their own money, buy their own trucks, and don't have to get caught in traps. They got stop hunt, they travel down. Ooh, the men don't stop hunt. I'll explain what stop hunts are later. I need to make a note to explain that to you. Yeah. As you see, I'm consistently marking up the charts. Man, that's a nice way. Okay. All right. Let's see. 23. 4. There we go. Look how I move that. Come on. Let me keep getting excited when I'm saying this, because I'm seeing trade setups. There we go. That's GU. I recommend, if you're going to start trading, use a demonstration account. I recommend using a demonstration account. We also call it a demo account. Each broker allows you to use a demo account on that platform, on the trading platform. And there's demonstration money that you can use. And once you understand the market, from using a demonstration account, you understand the market and market movement. And once you're able to maintain the balance that you have in a demo account without losing, then you know you're ready to go live with live trading. But do not trade live until you can double your account. Now, I always tell everyone, not just double your account, but double your account 3 times. When you can do it the 3rd time, and you can comfortably do it knowing what you're doing, you're then ready to trade live. By the way, when I do mark this up, I mark it up on the 8 hour. You can mark up on the 4 hour or the 8 hour. I'm going to show you why. See, on the 8 hour, it's going to be every 4 candles. I mean, it's going to be 2 candles. So I can't really see that because I have it boxed in. Let me come over here. This is of the week. So, let's see. When I like to mark it on the 8 hour because it gives me more consistent. It's easier. See, I know I want to mark it up on 23, but it won't let me do it. It puts me on 24, which is 12, which is past 8 hours. That's why I like to go and mark it up on the 1 hour time frame. I can mark it on 1 hour time frame. And when I go back to, 4 hour time, when I go back to 1 hour, it's not going to be as accurate as I need it to be. Reason why? Because I want 8 hours. So I mark it on the 4 hour, and you can see that's very accurate. I need to mark it on the 8 hour. First 8 hours. I never break the rules. First 8 hours. That's pretty close. Now, I know it's consolidation. Let me keep moving. I'm almost hour and 15 minutes here. Let me mark this properly. Start from the bottom. 19. Always stay consistent. That's 8 hours. Here. Let's see. Back. Now, I got the 8 hours. Stop up to the high, stop up to the low, and take off. All right. Now, I noticed, man, look at that sweet. Sweet. Okay, so again, I'm Tyree Thomas Jr., blog trucking preacher. I share with you about how I mark up, and as you notice, I didn't do trend line, but I'll mark up one real quick for you. I'll just use that camera. You can mark it up from the wicks or trend body. Right now, I prefer to mark it from. You'll see why. Some things I learned from Oral Mike. Trap the market. Look at that. Trap the market. It's going to have to go in here. When it does, when it touches it, lets me know what it's going to do. I'm going to line chart real quick. Look how accurate that is. Look how accurate that is. So what I'll do, I just basically take this, put it down. I can actually take this and put it in. That's very accurate. 1, 2, go right through. 1, 2, go right through. That's very accurate. Very accurate. I can put a support and resistance line right here. I can put another one right here. But again, I did enough market for today. I'm Tyree Thomas Jr., the blog trucking preacher. Let me stop sharing. And stopped sharing, but I didn't stop caring. You can follow me every day on Facebook. As a matter of fact, subscribe to this channel. Click the little red button. Subscribe to this channel. Truck drivers, preachers, anyone that wants to learn this. I am building an organization, a team of people that wants to learn the skill that I had to learn so that you can have your own life. Later on, I'm going to do another presentation. May not do any markups, but I'm going to give you a thorough presentation. I'm also going to add one to my channel. That's about 3 minutes. The presentation to explain some of this information to you. Because you want to learn this, this skill cannot be taken away. And it allows you to earn unlimited amount of money that you want to earn once you learn this skill so you can have the lifestyle that you want. It's the same way banks make money and large hedge funds, large money institutions. You can hitchhike or piggyback off of what they're doing. When you see the market move, you understand the rules of the market, you understand the movement of the market that fits the rules. Those that move the market, if you know what direction the big boys are going in to be profitable, if you go in that same direction, profitable is what you're going to be. If you know what move the big boys are going in, the market tell you the big boys are going in a certain direction, the big money movers. If you make or place trades going in that same direction, you go in the same direction, the big boys go in to make money. Money is what you're going to make if you go in the same direction. And that's what you're learning with trading. That's what you're doing. And the same thing you do on Forex, you do on crypto, and I'll share that with you soon. Tyree Thomas Jr., I went over 10 minutes, well, actually almost 20 minutes of what I wanted to go over, but God blessed me to learn this skill, and I want to share it. Click the link below, join my channel, subscribe to my channel, and in that channel description there's a link. Click on that link, it'll give you more information, and it'll present an opportunity to you to become a part of what I'm doing and what the rest of us are doing. You can become a part and ease the learning curve by becoming a part of what I'm doing. Not only will I mentor you and work with you, not just on trading, but on personal achievement, develop you and help you develop with personal achievement, personal development. Also, I would introduce you and connect you with other successful traders. I know how to trade. I don't call myself a master. I call myself a successful trader. You master the things you can control. I can't control the market. The only thing I can do is successfully understand the market. So with the market, I can successfully trade. And if I win, if I'm successful 8 out of 10 times, if I'm successful more than I fail, I'm a successful trader. I'm not perfect. But to my definition, in order to be a master trader, you have to be perfect. In order to be a master at anything, you have to be able to control it. And as long as you have control of it, then you can always make sure it's perfect because you have the control to make it be or make it do or make it look like what you want it to look like. I don't have control of the market, but I have control of what I learned about the market. And I have control of where I learn it. I have control of who I allow myself to learn from. That means I'm a master of me. And that's what you can become, a master of you, and allow yourself to learn this and be with people and learning from people that are successful at doing this. If you learn from people that are successful at doing what you want to do, then successful is what you will become. Tyree Thomas Jr., blog trucking preacher. Motivation is temporary, inspiration is everlasting. We know that God's word was written by men that were inspired by God. Find that in 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. But what God is saying, as always, through me to you, and I'm privileged to say, Be blessed. Bye bye. See you again.